I really should do the YouTube fucking premium. I'm going to get it soon.
Evolved dropped 5 years ago. It was early access for a while. It was a bumpy ride, but the game, it ended up being a huge success. Studio Wildcard did something special. It was a mix of survival gameplay. We, of course,
I'd play ARK right now. Well, there's actually a couple things I want to do in ARK.
So, of course, we got
and
a sequel
I guess
announced in 2020,
we missed some PvP
and it featured
earlier.
some major star power in the form of Vin Diesel. Everybody knows him from Fast and Furious, and the voice of Disney's Moana. So, official news for ARK2 has been slim, but we have some insider information for you guys, and we have some information on why Vin Diesel is part of this, and where you can actually expect to play ARK2 on launch day, and when launch day could actually be. Welcome to video.
All right. What's going on, bros? Good to see you, and welcome to the Empire.
Game leaks, everybody. That's what we cover, and we're family. So this video is personal because ARK2 is all about family. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you have those notifications fully turned on.
So you've got the NPC or
built on the Unreal Engine
that
5.
enemy tribe.
That statement alone should carry a ton of weight with you because the Unreal Engine 5 is amazing.
Yeah.
It is a really, really great time to be a gamer. Just seeing all the stuff that is coming out and just step up, step up, step up. It's amazing. I mean, it is. First game was on the Unreal Engine 4, the foundation of it, and the sequel is also going to feature a second developer.
Watching some
Rogue
Rust
Street
content,
Games is
maybe
going to
again
help
at some
Studio
point.
Wildcard.
Right now we're going to do some
Help bring
grounded.
their vision
I've
to
got
life,
some
which
stuff
is
that I
good.
want to do on
Now,
ARK.
the most recent official
And
statements from
I want
Microsoft,
to jump
who is
on the
now
New World
helping with
PTR.
publishing studios,
I watched a YouTube video
promises
on
game
the
will
Great
release in
Sword,
early access
so I could be a little bit more
2023.
familiar
We'll
with it.
talk
We
about that in a
could
little while.
watch it again
So
with you
ARK2
guys.
will probably have some technical
because we're
issues.
probably
Let's
going to
be
play
real.
the Great Sword.
I mean, a game of this size,
I'm not
and
sure
this
what else.
span
Maybe
and
Great
scope,
Sword.
It's probably going to have some issues.
Blunderbuss
And that's
or Great
probably why
Sword.
it's going to be put in
Even
early access instead of full 1.0 release. It's probably
we'll see.
a telltale about
We're gonna
the
mess
game's
around.
technical
I like
state.
the idea
Now let's
of
talk about the location.
blunderbuss.
Where is this going to go down?
Fortify.
Well, it's likely going to take place at a new location that was briefly shown at the end of ARK Genesis Part 2. This is also where we are going to meet Vin Diesel, and probably not to any extreme level of detail. Apparently, Diesel is actually a fan of the franchise. This was not a, let's go get star power and pay this celebrity a lot of money to be part of our franchise. He apparently has over 1,000 hours logged into the first ARK game, which, if that's true, that's impressive. And he also serves
Xbox
as an executive producer on
and
the
on
animated
PvE.
series. So it's not just some case of a random celebrity being thrown at a game. And if that's actually valid, that makes me feel a lot better.
He's not a
So now,
PvP player.
let's talk about some bad news. If you own a PlayStation 5, you're probably going to get shunned. It looks like the PlayStation 5 version is not going to be available at launch, but it'll probably get ported eventually. Now, when looking at the wording of the game's announcement right now, the team describes it as ARK2 as an Xbox console launch exclusive as opposed to just a broad-based console exclusive. So, first game, it was available on PlayStation. Seems pretty lame to me to put the sequel, or not put the sequel on, pull the sequel off that platform, but Xbox is doing their own gaming ecosystem,
Yeah,
and
they're trying to
got
work
the PC with them, so maybe they decided to make sure ARK2 doesn't hit PlayStation for a year or so after its launch, which I think is absolute BS, but it is what it is. Nothing's confirmed yet.
Oh, look,
I mean, the fact
implant?
is nobody wants to officially call ARK2 an Xbox exclusive forever, which to me means you'll eventually get it on the PS5, but I do not think you will see it on day one, unfortunately.
No, it might
now,
be
it's
like
be interesting.
a month or 2
it.
weeks
The
or a
first game
couple
was done
months.
on a tight budget and a
right?
super small
It's,
development team.
PlayStation has been doing amazing exclusive launch games, right? I think Dune might be the same. And Xbox hasn't had great exclusives. And so I'm sure it's money, right? That's what it is. Obviously, the developers of ARK2 want it to come out on PlayStation because you want a larger audience. But the money that they got from Xbox to call it exclusive, at least initially, is enough. It's basically sponsorship, right? ARK is getting sponsored.
Now they have the assets. Now they have all the firepower they need. It could be something truly special. So for me, early access, it's going to be one of two windows for release. It's either going to be in that March-April window, if it's early access, or it could be the holiday season of 2023. But it does look like you will get your hands on ARK2 next year. Let me know if you guys are excited, and I'll see you soon.
2023. Might be end of 2023 is my guess. Okay, so there's some ARK2. Elden Ring DLC. We could be. We could do that. There's a Google. Will soon kill ad blockers. Okay. There's a new. Since we're talking about ARK, let's keep to ARK, and then we'll move over to some other